Oh yeah, it's that time again, boys. New month, new pot of gold update. This one's gonna be a doozy, everyone. This one is for July pot of gold. Right, I've been excited to show you guys the results of my July swiping journey for Gacha Waifus. I'll tell ya. Let me take a drink of my water. Alright, let's get this started. So first off, today I don't know how long I'll be streaming, because the main goal today is pretty much every new live stream the first month should be pot of gold update, right? Which I'm so far have been following that trend, right? So pretty much July is over. We're gonna show off July before we anticipate build up for that momentum. Let's kind of talk about what's kind of been happening, right? What's kind of been happening. So to be honest, not much besides remembering all the swipes I've done in July. You know what? Yeah. So I haven't kind of like bounced all over the place. Obviously, it's kind of hard to be consistent playing too many gacha games, especially if we're not adding any new ones. And any of the recently new games that I've been playing, or at least that I've installed and played, which was Dragon Sword Awakening was one of them. Sword Art Online's Echoes of Anchored was another one, which was totally ripoff, which I tried refunding, but they wouldn't let me. Yeah, like we've been kind of going all over the place, right? And I'm also gonna throw that I still have a retro throwback stream in the near future. Just that my procrastinating ass is just too lazy to kind of set it up. Like it's a 1-2 go, right? But I'm just that lazy. It's just because I also have more ideas coming up that I kind of want to do, right? I mean, I guess I'll just name some of them right now. Maybe they might not be streaming. Maybe they will be for streaming. An example is I was thinking about getting a Steam box, right? Is that what it's called? A Steam console? Let me make sure I'm calling it right. Steam console. I'm pretty sure it's called Steam box, right? Oh, Steam machine. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I'm thinking about getting a Steam machine. Probably the one with the controller. Well, the one that comes with controller, which is around $1,300. Maybe with tax, $1,400. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Now, why a Steam machine, right? Why a Steam machine? Well, I was thinking of attaching it to my living room 65-inch big screen TV and use my Forza steering wheel, right? For it. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, my expensive $600 Forza steering wheel with the clutch, the 7-speed clutch, no, 7-speed shift, the 8 shift, and you know, the pedals and stuff, right? That's what I was thinking, because at the moment I hate setting it up on my PC every time I want to use the wheel and then taking it off because it's so heavy. You know, not with that too. I was also thinking of getting a attachment, right? Because I either build it on scratch so I can attach my wheel setup and clutch setup, be my shift setup and stuff. But overall, I haven't really looked into it too far. But a Steam machine is also useful too, so that I can kind of play like other games when I don't turn on my PC. I can just play it on my 65-inch TV in the living room. Because right now my setup is in the basement. In the basement, which is pretty peaceful, but at the same time, not like a little kind of crowded. What else is there to kind of mention? Oh, I mean, I guess I have been kind of. I did watch a couple of new animes like a couple of days ago. Not many good ones so far. Nothing really stood out. I'll just name a couple that on top of my head. I did watch second season of Hell Mode. It's an alright anime. Could be better. What else did I watch? I watched the first episode of this anime. So what actually happened? Well, I'll mention that first before I lead on to that one. So I was also watching second season of Old Country Bumpkin. turn into Swordmaster. So something like that. Yeah, so there was only 4 episodes of that one. I finished it, and then it autoplayed to, because there's only 4 episodes out right now, it autoplayed to a different anime, which was the first episode of this anime called My Stepsisters are not cruel, or something like that. I haven't heard of this anime before, so I was supposedly, since it went on to that show, I end up watching the first episode, and I was like, it's not for me. But I get the point of that show. Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, it's cool. It's not for me. Granted, I just stopped it there. I don't know when it came out. I think it also came out this summer too, because I believe there's 4 episodes. Because I was also like debating with Grok, or more like chatting up with Grok about that show, just to kind of get like the history of it and stuff. Because sometimes it's nice to know the background some of these off the cuff animes, right? That I don't really know. At least ones that I don't know. Obviously, Old Country Bumpkin, Hell Mode, like I've watched the first season, so I know a little bit more of those. What else did I do? I did rank up. Actually, no, I de-ranked. I did play a couple games of League of Legends these past 4 or 5 days. I'll show you guys my OPGG, right? My history at the moment. Yeah, so it's been a little sad. Now, granted, this like I'm not good at League of Legends, but at the same time, I'm not bad either. But I just kind of want to show you guys like, what I've been kind of been up to, like what I've been kind of doing: playing games, watching anime, playing League, which I always advise never play this garbage game, even though I play it, right? Yeah. So my last game was yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday before I went to sleep. This was like a 50-minute game, if I recall. Yeah, this was a long game. How long was it? What's the time? Yeah, 48 minutes. Yeah, 48 minutes and 21 seconds. This game, I carried the game. Pretty much, I set up everything for my team to carry. Unfortunately, I'm in fucking bronze, right? I'm in fucking bronze. I demoted to fucking bronze because of all these like losses. Yeah, so I demoted to bronze, and then I got stuck with these bronze players who don't know how to play endgame. So I was chit-chatting the hell out of them, telling them like, we can't fight 5v5. We have to split push or else. And then like, I think it was like Ezreal, my Ezreal 80 care was saying, well, we don't know if we try. And I'm like, are you stupid? Kale was level 16, which means he's really dangerous. Because I was like, me and Garen was beating the hell out of Kale like early to mid game, right? Because I was ganking up there a lot. And then Vayne was pretty much killing Ezreal for so long because I left Ezreal alone, which was, he was stupid to not play safe. That's why he's like 15 deaths. What else happened? Our Yasuo was garbage, 919. He was like the sandbagger on the team. Couldn't really do anything. Jarvan was also a bad jungler. He doesn't know how to play too. I was coordinating the whole team. So pretty much we were supposed to end the game around, I think, the 12-minute mark or 14-minute mark. But because my team threw away, I was Dragon Soul. Yeah, I was like, threw away Dragon Soul. And then for some reason, because we had 3 dragons, our opponent had none. And then we were gonna go for Dragon Soul, but for some reason we lost the dragon fight, so we got wiped. And then they took that dragon, which would have been our Dragon Soul. And then from that point on, we started going down it. Can I even show the chart? I mean, it should show like a graph, right? It doesn't show the graph. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't show it. Yeah, but pretty much I did like everything, right? I set up wards. I did like everything. I just want to talk a little bit more about this game so we can kind of move on. Pretty much, I'm just showing like this was my last game. It was so free, but my teammates have goldfish brain, and yeah, I just flipped the table. Pretty much, I just flipped the table. The moment we lost, I'm like, this is what happens when you're not in the right tier. You're playing with like brainless idiots. Yeah, that doesn't know how, that just smash their face on the keyboard and roll around in it. Yeah, that's League of Legends for you guys. So that's why I always advise never to play this garbage game. I was gonna say something too. Oh yeah. Also, Sundays, if anyone ever plays this garbage game, Sundays are the worst days to play League of Legends because I feel like that's the time when the most dumbest people play these games, right? Or at least maybe not dumbest, but more like people who don't care about the game come and play the game. Now, you can say even me, right? Because I chose to play the game on Sunday, and this is what I get: a bunch of idiots who don't know how to play to the win con. Yeah, but besides that, I was doing pretty well, right? I was like, what, MVP, second, third? Yeah, like, most of the time, like, I carry the game. Like, early game to mid game, I carry the game. It's just that late game, my teammates start to get more cocky. They don't know how to kind of play, or go for objectives, or work as a team, to win, and we just lose. Well, oh yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, see the graph here? The blue is my side, the red is the opponent's side, because I'm on blue side, right? So I carried all the way till, I guess it looks like probably the 29 minute mark, 28 minute mark. Yeah. Okay, well, enough of League of Legends. I just want to show you guys. That's where I'm at the moment. Freaking bronze 1. I think if I won that, we would have been on silver. We would have promoted to like silver 4. Yeah, because I like, at least so far, I think I ended at, well, not ended, but like before, pretty much I got to silver 3. And then Riot likes to throw me some losers queue, and yeah, I got demoted to bronze 1, which is so annoying. And I gotta play with like people who have no brains, goldfish brains. Okay, anyways, is there anything else to kind of mention what I've been kind of doing? I mean, that's mostly it at the moment. Yeah, I mean, at work today, a lot of my buddies was telling me if I want to go watch the new Spider-Man movie, but I'm like, nah, I'm not interested in this, at least in this one. It didn't really seem like it grabbed any of my attention when I was watching the trailer. And not only that too, I heard the movie theater was packed, so no worries there, no worries there. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much it for the intro of the stream. Let's jump to the meat and, well, the sauce, right? Meat and sauce of things, right? Which is the Pot of Gold update. Alright, so we're gonna jump to the Pot of Gold update. I already posted pretty much my news, my stream on Twitter. Right? Alright, so let's jump into it, like right here, right now. Boom, right here. Pot of Gold for July. Alright, so if you guys don't know what my Pot of Gold event for every month is, it's pretty much every month when a new month starts, I kind of calculate how much I spent on my waifus or gacha games that I played the past month, which was July, right, which was just over, and I kind of show everyone like how much I've spent, right, and maybe who I spent it on and how many copies or whatever I did, right. So you guys can see the limit is supposed to be 500 or less. Each number is 100 max, right? I mean, it could be less, but 100 is like max, and there's only 5. So far, to tell you guys, ever since I started this Pot of Gold, to reach the Pot of Gold thing, I never went under 500. 500 under it. I always broke it. Even the first month I started it. Yeah. But anyways, I would say, yeah, I totaled everything up yesterday, so I had all this ready yesterday, and I wanted to stream it today. So I totaled it up to 6,240. 6,240, everyone. Now, I believe this is my worst spending habit of my pot to reach Pot of Gold. I believe this should be number 1. I don't believe I reached 6,000 before. So yeah, this 2026, July of 2026 is the worst month I spent on gacha games. Yes. Maybe it was like maybe the 40, I just rounded it up. Maybe it was like a little less. But yeah, but anyways, like I just rounded up to an even number, so it looks more prettier like this. And you guys can tell from the photos, Ube from FX6, I pulled enough copies of her to get her to double S. I didn't go all the way to triple S because I'm like, it doesn't really matter. So that's why her picture's here, because I also did like the summer waifu skins, Well, no, summer waifu stream. Yeah, that's right. Summer waifu stream, which is why I have this picture too. Right. And also I had it to pull for Abe when she came out, right? That's why that. For pretty much July is represent pretty much summer, because summer is gonna be over soon. So this is just a representation of what happened in July. And also I have next up waifu, which is Remil. Well, it's not really next up waifu. It's actually like the last waifu that I pulled for, which was Remil in Zenless Zone Zero. I pretty much maxed out her copy, so I got M6, Mindscape 6 on her. Okay, I was about to say, was she my worst spending? No, she was not my worst spending. Yes, she was not my worst. Wait, is she? No, I think there was someone else, wasn't there? No, it was her. It was her, that's right. I was thinking of someone else. Okay, yeah. So actually, the reason why I had her up here is because in all Genshin gacha games, like Genshin Impact, actually all Hoyo gacha games, that's what I meant. Like Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, because those are the 3 that I play. They don't have like, what would you call it? They don't have resources where you can just buy the dupe. Pretty much you can exchange it for more pulls, right? So pretty much what I'm trying to tell you guys is that I lost all 50-50 pulls to max out Remil. So I lost all 7. I had to pull her 7 times. Yeah, I lost all 7 pulls. Right from the get-go. I lost 50-50, went all the way to her last copy, or her 7th copy. I was so pissed. I dropped like $1,400. $1,400 for Remil. Now granted, like maybe 100 or 200 went for her weapon, which I didn't lose a 50-50 on that. Only the 75-25 on that. I got it like pretty much in a couple 10 pulls. But for Remil herself, total, including one for weapon, $1,400. And $1,400 make up this price, right? Now, I've seen other people when they're maxing out Remil on stream or on YouTube, they're VODing it, like they were way luckier. Like they paid like half of that. They paid like, I think only 800 to max her out, and I'm like, that's BS. That's super BS. But yeah, Remil is here. She's really hot. I really wanted to max her out, and I promised myself she will be the last character I'm gonna max out in Zenless Zone Zero. At least from like 0 to M6. Yeah, like any character that's coming out, I'm just gonna get 1 copy of them. That's it. I mean, I don't really care about the weapons. Like, I mean, I think the only weapons that I mostly would go for are just Void Hunters. But since Remil left a bad taste in my mouth for pulling for her, I'm like, nah, I think I'm done. Yeah, ZZZ, I'm done. It's the same to freaking Genshin too. Genshin, even though I didn't, my only max out copy I went for Genshin was Yoimiya. Besides that, I have really bad pulls on Genshin as well. So I'm like, yeah, Genshin and ZZZ, I'm like, I'm pretty much done. If I do pull for those games, I'll just pull for one copy. Yeah, because there is still like maybe two or 3 characters in Genshin that I want to get before I completely stop playing. Or at least stop even touching that game. Well, Zenless Zone Zero, I have more incentive to kind of play this game because it's my second like streaming game ever, right? Because it's right after Wuthering Waves, because Wuthering Waves is my first streaming game. But so those 2 other 2 games, it'll be a little harder for me to drop, even though I'm not in good terms of Zenless Zone Zero at the moment because of what happened on Remil. Like, that's just my story for why she's there. Besides that, yeah, this is the overall story of how to go for July. 6240. I hope the month of August nothing really crazy comes out, so I won't be going past 500, right? Cross my fingers. Blinking like 2 times, 4 times, 10 times. Yeah, hopefully like nothing happens. But yeah, this is pot of gold for July, baby. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna have to say for it. Now I know. Okay, so I'll give a little more context of it. Like there's a reason why it's 6,200. So like Epic 7 right here. There's a reason why Epic 7 is also like shown on the screen. Albeit right. So I started playing Epic 7 at the end of July. No, the end of June. So pretty much at the end of June, I think it was like June 22nd. Pretty much when Raeliana and Lucella, that's how I'm just gonna call them, even if I'm off, who cares? When those two lovely girls came out in Epic 7, like that's when I started playing the game because I wanted those characters, right? It's a 2-for-1. It's a 2-for-1, right? So that's when I started my Epic 7 journey, and then pretty much I was just hoping just to get those characters, drop the game, and then wait for another character to come out that I really want and come back to poke for them. Unfortunately, Epic 7 was more predatory than I expected. Well, okay, it's not predatory, but more like they had reasons for me to come back to keep playing the game. Unlike other gacha games, an example is Aether Gazer. Aether Gazer, there's this one character I really wanted, which is called Celine. The moment I got her, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I got like 4 copies of her. I was satisfied. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for the next hot character to come out, and then I'll come back and grab her. And then unfortunately, I heard the news. Aether Gazer is gonna be end of service, right? Or at least they're gonna stop giving new content. So it's pretty much like gonna be done. They're still gonna keep the servers live for about a couple years or whatever. That's what I heard. But yeah, unfortunately, like, yeah, Celine's. At least I got Celine, is what I'm saying. At least Aether Gazer, I got Celine. I got my fun out of it. I didn't really spend too much in Aether Gazer. If I were to guess, maybe 1,200 on Aether Gazer. While Epic 7, I spent. Dude, how much did I even spend? I spent like, I feel like 3,000. That's how much I like in a little over a month. I believe I spent probably 3,000 on Epic 7. That's what I feel like. Maybe it's 2,000, but I feel like it's 3,000 because I have a lot of. I've been swiping a lot. Okay, well besides that, another reason why July I have 6,200 that month. Besides Remil and Epic 7. Oh, I did max out. What's her name? I think her name is Faye, right? In Chaos Zero Nightmare. Let me double check. Chaos Zero Nightmare Faye? Oh, is it Ray? No, it's Faye, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's Faye. Yeah, it's Faye. Yeah. So I maxed out Faye. I'll just show you guys. Yeah, this girl. Yeah, I also maxed out her dupes. I don't think I spent that much. 700, I'm assuming. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure like there was like bundles and deals that made it a little easier. Right? I mean, even though freaking Zenless Zone Zero has bundles and deals too, it still ended up at 1,400. But yeah. Yeah, so I think I'm guessing like 800, 700, 800 on Faye, and then like one copy of her character. Yeah, so I mean, July was like, I'm just summarizing it so we can get it over with. July is the worst month of Pot of Gold history so far, right? In 2026, this marks a peak in my Pot of Gold event that I do every month. Besides that, if I were to take a guess, I'm thinking like the one next to it is probably like 4,000. Yeah, I don't remember a 5,000. But yeah, I think 4,000 was the next one after. Yeah, so hopefully this is the peak of swiping for waifus. But yeah, that is the history of July. What happened last month, and let's make this a learning lesson to not do it again, right? And also to point out that, guys, is it really worth it? Is it really worth spending that much to max out your waifu? Unless you have the funds, then yeah. And if you really want to, then yeah, go ahead. But if you don't, yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I have the funds. That's what I'm doing, right? But in a way, I'm also like, is it worth it? I'm like, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'd rather play the game for free. I'd play the game for free. But obviously, if you play the game for free, so you just have to skip on a lot of sexy waifus, right? All these characters that you want. Alright, besides that, I think that will be it for Pot of Gold, guys. Pot of Gold. Yep. I think that's gonna be it. We're not gonna jump straight to Forza Horizon 6. Because I am kind of itching for Forza Horizon 6. I haven't been playing that game for a while now, so I kind of want to play it on stream again. It's I still like the game. Now, truth is, I do like 5 a little bit more because I feel like I'm more used to 5. Oh, actually, no. To be honest, 5 is my first Forza Horizon game, which I got more accustomed to. The feel of the G-force and the mechanics of the cars and stuff. But 6 is a little bit more challenging. It's not the worst. Oh, I mean, like, it's not like it's done worse, but I just feel like 5 is like perfect. But maybe because I'm just biased, because it's my first Forza Horizon game. Not like it's my first racing game ever, but my first entry to the Forza Horizon series. All right. Before we actually go to Forza Horizon 6, because I don't want to end stream like too fast, right? Forza Horizon 6, we're just gonna be racing a couple of my racing courses, and then that's pretty much it, which is gonna go by pretty fast. So before we go, let's go to Reddit first. Let's go check out our lovely Goldfish Brain Reddit, which is Reddit Gacha Gaming. But before that, I want to show you guys this Silver Palace. I can't wait for Silver Palace to come out. Yeah, Silver Palace, baby. This is a game I'm very looking forward to, right? I feel like it's one of those games that challenges Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, like Neverness to Everness. I was about to say Ananta, but Ananta's not out yet. But yeah, I was like, it challenges those games because it's kind of open world, right? Just like those. It's one of those games I'm very looking forward to. So far, no date yet, no release date yet. Supposedly, what rumors have been saying for these past like couple days now is that it's probably gonna have a release date by the end of the year. That's what I've heard. Take it with a grain of salt. I can't wait for it. But besides that, yeah, we're gonna go to Gacha Reddit. So I'm gonna take this window and go to Gacha Gaming, the Goldfish Brain subreddits. Alright, here it is. Alright, I'm gonna do something with the screen. This? Alright, there we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're just gonna try to look for some interesting topics. 6 years after shutdown, Tira Battle is playable. It's not important. Whoa, what's this? Oh, this is ZZZ. Nice. I mean, I can tell because that's Belle, Wise, Ramiel. So this character, I forgot her name. She's really hot, but unfortunately, her default skin, to me, it's not that attractive. But this is her swimsuit skin, so her swimsuit skin is way hotter, right? Of course, you can tell the marketing is that if you pull for her and you want her to show more skin, like this skin right here, which is her swimsuit skin, then it's incentivized for you to pay for her skin. Yeah, because I don't think they're giving you her skin for free. The only free swimsuit skin is Lucy's, which I'm still too lazy to get. This is Lucy right here, sitting by the bonfire. Not the best picture, look of her, but yeah, that's Lucy right there. How do you feel about mascot characters in gacha games? Pass. I'm not interested in that. Hey, it's Remio. M6. That's hot. Oh wait. Infinity Nikkei. Cool. Anything to? Oh yeah. Yeah. This is one of the games I was gonna mention too. AFK Journey and Digimon Adventures crossover. I do play AFK Journey, but I'm not really that interested in Digimon. I'm not really a Digimon type person when I was growing up. So yeah, I'm not gonna be like participating in this collab, right? Or at least like streaming it. Now I think it would have been more interesting is instead of another guy, like they add a girl instead and her Digimon. I think that would have sold a little bit more, but to me, I don't follow the storyline of Digimon, so I don't really know too much of these two characters' like history. I do know they were from the original Digimon, but that's all I can kind of say about the game, right? I'm not gonna participate in pulling for those characters. Oh, gacha revenue, that's right! New month, new revenue. Let's talk about this one. Hey, okay, this is not the best. Dang it. There you go. Much better, much better. Okay, we'll just zoom through it quick. We'll zoom through it. Okay, let's just talk about games that we know. Alright, going through. Girls Frontline 2, right? One of the games that we play. Oh my gosh, they made money? So, last time I played Girls Frontline 2 was this morning. I kind of checked up on it. The characters are out. I don't know. Like, I don't really feel like they're that sexy. Yeah, so I don't know why it went up in money. Now, truth is, this is last song. So, I'm trying to think. Wasn't that big booba girl? Like, wasn't she out last month? Cause I think I pulled for her, maybe. Let me double check Pridwin quick. Let's see. This is Girls Frontline 2. Girls Frontline 2. No, they don't have Girls Frontline 2. No? Okay. Well, anyways, this big booba girl, I pulled for her. Her default skin doesn't look that good, so I pulled for her swimsuit, which made her like 10 times hotter. Yeah, but Girls Frontline 2, not bad. It's in the green. That's a good thing. That means end of service is 9, right? It's never gonna come. Yay. Alright, any other game? Arknight's Enfield. It only went down by like 1,000. Who was out last month? I forgot her name, but she's a girl that has floating guns. She came out. I pulled one copy of her and her weapon. I think I dropped like 100. Yeah, I think I dropped it on because I had leftover resources. Because the last character I pulled was Zhang Fengyi, the Wu Ling leader, right? Because I skipped Mifu. But then the funny part was, when I was pulling for this gun girl, right, in July, I lost the 50-50. Okay, there's no 50-50, but you guys get what I mean. Like, I lost pulling for her, and I pulled Mifu, which was a character I skipped, and so I ended up getting Mifu in the way, I guess. So I'm like, yeah, so I got Mifu, and I got the gun girl. The floating gun girl. Neverness Everness. Oh, it dropped. Okay, can we understand why? It was Chaos. I think that's the name. Chaos? Chaos was in the beginning of July. Wait, no, it wasn't Chaos. It was a Dragon Girl. The Dragon Girl came out, and then recently the girl with, the healer girl, the sheep girl. I mean, that's how I call them because I'm bad at names, right? I just call them how they look like. So I'm surprised it's actually in the red. I thought it would actually make more money because the Dragon Girl. Okay, actually, yeah, the Dragon Girl should have made money, and the Healer Girl just came out like I think 5 days ago or something, 6 days ago. So I can understand maybe they didn't incorporate her, like her revenue in here. But oh well, sucks will suck. Okay, Uma Musume. I played this like I think a couple days ago. I don't remember who came out, but I mean I can still see why Uma Musume is still popular. I mean even I play it like here and there. Pokemon TCG, dude, like stop spending money on this game. Like I still can't fathom why people spend money on Pocket, TCG Pocket, right? I like Pokemon TCG Pocket. Come on now. Don't spend money on this game. Just play it for free. Just play it for free. Because I play it for free. I'm still F2P. Free to play in Pokemon TCG Pocket. I'm level... I stopped playing it for like a long time, by the way, to some extent. And then I kind of came back playing it because my nephew loves this game. And he wanted me to play it to kind of like trade him my Charizard and stuff. Pretty much he wanted... Yeah, so I gave him my Charizard, which was fine. I think it was my Charizard EX. Yeah, so I kind of continue. I'm like playing it here and there, just doing dailies. But I'm never spending money on this game like ever. Whoa! What? You lost money? Oh, is music done? Music is done. Okay, let's change music. I kind of want to go to a music that I heard a long while ago. I'll give it a couple seconds. If I don't find it, I'll just go to a default. This one? Sure, we'll do this one. I'll turn down the music just a little bit. A little bit more. Okay. Alright. Yeah, but back to what we were saying. Wasn't Wave lost 8 million? Why? Why would you lose 8 million? Yang came out last month, cause now it's Susue, her sister, which was like 5 times hotter. Who else was before Yang? Wait, it was a Cyber collab, wasn't it? No, it was Lucilla. Yeah, so it was Lucilla and then 5-star Yang. Okay, so I guess I can kind of see why it's lower. I would say that 5-star Yang doesn't really have a good appeal. So I can understand why people would not spend on her. But I think her sister, people would wail on a little bit more. Because I wailed on her. I got like 4 copies of her. So that's understandable. Yeah, Yang, I only pulled 1 copy of her and her weapon. Yeah, so I can agree that it should be lower. But 8 million lower, that's a stretch. I would say it should be 29 million or 30 million. I don't think it's 26. 26 is too low. It's almost like as if sorry. It's almost like as if no one wanted to spend money at all or even play the game. Alright, we're down to the top 5. Goddess of Victory Nikke. So this one was Cinderella skin, I believe. Her Cinderella swimsuit skin. Obviously, I logged in. I got her skin. Okay, well, not her skin, but her copy of her swimsuit skin. Right. Yeah, so I got her. I believe I also got someone else, too. I don't remember, but there was also someone else. She was also really hot. Right. I think she was like the lifeguard. Oh, actually, she's on the screen right here. She's this one. I got this girl. Yeah, so this is Cinderella. And then, yeah, her swimsuit skin, and then I got this girl. Yeah. I was like, it was that one. She's really hot. I got her too. Yeah, that's all. I knew I pulled more than 1 character. But yeah, that's that story. I mean, I only pulled up 1 copy. Goddess of Victory Nikke, I don't have much reasons to pull for copies. I mean, okay, I do have reasons to pull for more copies of Goddess of Victory Nikke characters. Fortunately, they're too predatory because they don't really have a pity system. Like they have that 200 golden ticket system, but then 200 is a lot. So, well, okay, what I mean is, in the past, I pulled too much in this game that I told myself I need to stop playing this game because they're just gonna drag me to keep swiping again. Yeah, so it's not like I hate the game, just more like I hate the system of pulling to get those characters. All right, ZZZ, obviously, Remil, right? Remil came out from 9 million to 35 million, right? That's like 26 million up. That's crazy. And it jumped 15, right? Yeah, plus 15. Obviously, Remil is like the GOAT right now, right? At least the best Void Hunter support for Anomaly. Yeah, but obviously I pulled her because she's hot. I don't care if she's not best for Anomaly team, whatever. But yeah, I can see that this is the reason why. Remil. Who else was before Remil? Who else? Let me try to think. Oh, it was the fangirl. Valena, I think. I think it was her. I'm pretty sure it was her. Yeah, I also pulled for her too, cause those two, they work together. They're a pair. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't pull for Promia, I think. Yeah, I didn't pull for her, so she's like the third partner. But I'm like, too bad I missed out on that. But that's fine though. I already got Remil, which is happy enough for a small price of $1,400. All right, Honkai Star Rail. I did pull. So the reason why it's up is because the new Himiko. Yeah, I'm trying to. I was like, the new Himiko. She came out. It's like a new skin, or a new Himiko, but a different skin, different moves, different ultimates, stuff like that. I think she's also a different element type or skill type, whatever. I don't really remember, but I did pull for one copy of her. But there was also another character that came out along with her. And I believe I pulled. Oh yeah, the fake collab. Duh. Like I'm like, there's no way Himiko made it green. Yeah. So it's also a fake collab. Ren and Gilgamesh. Yeah, Gilgamesh you get for free if you choose him. Ren, you have to pull for her. Now, Honkai Star Rail did give you a free 5-star pull. So, if you get lucky, you can get her early. If you don't, like me, you get someone else, and then you gotta swipe. So I end up swiping. If I were to recall, I think I dropped like 200, 100 for Rin and 100 for Himiko. No, maybe 300. Yeah, I dropped 300 because I also spent for Rin's weapon, and that's it. I'm pretty sure I didn't pull for Himiko's weapon. And then Genshin. Why is Genshin up? Who came out for Genshin? Someone came out for Genshin. And I pulled for that character, I believe. But who was it? Who was it? I'm pretty sure I pulled for that character. It was one of Sanaya's main commanders, right? What's her name? Genshin Impact. Newest character. Okay, that's not okay. Newest ratio character. Okay, Glacial is what the way. Ice character. Look, too many cryo character. Okay. Odette? Odette? No, it's not Odette. Let me fact check this. Genshin Impact. No, she's the one that's coming out. Yeah, Odette is the one that's coming out, which I might pull for her. Not because... Okay, well, I'll show you guys who Odette is. This is Odette. I might pull for her, not because she's a ballerina and she looks pretty hot, It's because when I watch her gameplay moves and stuff, like what she does, I do kind of like that style of play. She's kind of like, well, it's hard to say, but pretty much like she's like she does a lot of stuff while she's not active, right? She's like a passive stuff, which is nice because she's also pro. But it wasn't her. Who was it? Okay, let me double check. It's not dead. Obviously not dead. Okay, let me say besides. Oh, dead. They should say it. They're like, oh, Sandrone. That's right. For Tuya Harbinger. Yeah, she was the character I pulled. Yeah, I only pulled one copy of her and her weapon for a low price of $350. Just like freaking, what's her name? It's slipping my mind. I was about to say Lisa, but it's not Lisa. What the hell was her name? I don't remember. But pretty much, yeah, like $350. Yeah, I pulled for Sandro. One copy of her weapon. I lost 50-50 to her weapon, I believe. Yeah, I lost 50-50 to her weapon, so I had to swipe again just to get her weapon. Yeah, but that's the story of my Genshin. My Genshin. Well, this is the last character I pulled for Genshin. Yeah, Sandro. But yeah, that's it for the gacha revenue. That's all my take on it. Unfortunately, the ones that I didn't see. Wait, actually, is no, I think we would have saw it. I was gonna say I didn't see a Mongol Stardive. I didn't see Cat Fantasy because those two games, I really like those two games. We didn't see. Wait, what's another one? This is another one. Wait, we're missing one. Let me double check. Oh my gosh, we're gonna go the hard way. Open sesame. All right. What were we missing? Star Savior. We didn't see Star Savior. Yeah, I was like, yeah, because I've been playing a lot of Star Savior too. Man, there's a lot of games. We didn't even see Ethereum restart. Alright, but anyways, yeah, we're done with that. Yeah, that's just my take on the gacha revenue stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not exact numbers, but it's just like a gauge in how much people have kind of spent in those games. So you can kind of theorize like what's the approximate number would be. Alright, anything else to kind of mention before we start? FH6. Would gacha be more successful / profitable if they were less greedy? Okay, check this one out. Let's read it. I'm gonna switch screen. Okay. Alright, so I'll read the title again. Would gacha be more successful / profitable if they were less greedy? I'm a fairly old gacha player. The first gacha I picked up was Girls Frontline, and the 2 was Honkai Impact 3rd. Both games that I'm still playing, despite the fact that one has ended and the other is struggling quite a bit. Talk about the Girls Frontline one. The first is completely free to play, while Honkai is ironically in his best free to play state since launch. Okay. Long patches means that if you buy the battle pass and the daily reward combined with no 50/50 banner, means that every patch you are 100% guaranteed to get a new character. That is why I have no problem spending for those two things. Okay, but the thing is that if you spend for those two things, you're not a free to play. Free to play means you not spent even 1 penny in the game. So if you spent on those games for like what, the battle pass or the whatever, you're not free to play. You can't call yourself free to play. You can say free to play plus, but people don't really give a shit, right? People still say you're a spender. Alright, anyways, let's move on. This made me question if modern gacha games would actually be more popular if they were less greedy and a person that logs in every day, does all the activities, and did very light spending. Again, get a pass monthly daily. Would be certain to get the new character, with dudes being something only for whales. Okay. Actually, I'll come back to this. Let's just finish this off. I've been thinking about trying other Hoiverse games. ZZ is the closest to Honkai Impact, but the heavy costs and the 50% have always stopped me from starting, which means that they are losing a potential customer who would pay a smaller but consistent amount in favor of chasing whales. What's your opinion on this? Is the current, more predatory system already the best, or the games could be actually more successful if all light spenders will be able to enjoy the new content? Okay, so let me address this part, right? The one that says if gachas are more lenient or like less predatory. Okay, so first off, just because they made the system for pulling less predatory or more, or pretty much give you enough rewards to guarantee what you want, right? Or even not even add in a 50-50 pity, right? A 50-50 win or loss. It's still not gonna help. It's like, well, what I'm saying is that okay, I'm trying to use this comparison. Mongol Star Dive, a recently new gacha game that I picked up I started free to play for like a whole month, and then I broke free to play. So there's this really hot like fox girl that came out, which is called Mina. That's when I broke free to play. But my example of using this is that the pull system is 100% guarantee getting the character and the weapon. Like, it's 100% guarantee. Now, most gacha games do not have 100% guarantee. Now, there are some at the moment that do have it, but right now, the game I'm thinking of on top of my head is Mongol Star Dive, which is one of the reasons why I really like the game. Now, the thing is that even though I really like this game, I'm not putting it priority over my other gacha games, like Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero. What else is there? Star Savior. Even Ethereal Restart is above Mongol Star Dive, which is crazy because a lot of people hate that game, even though I like that game. Yeah. So my reasoning is that Mongol Star Dive is a game that I would tell anyone to play as a free to play, and you can still get everything. Pretty much you can still get everything. It's just that generous. Now the thing is that, well, if it's so generous, why aren't people praising it and lifting it up to compare with the greats, right? With the top 5 that we saw in the revenue, right? That revenue chart that we just looked at 5 minutes ago. Well, it's because it's just not hooking the right type of audience, right? It's just not delivering the type of stuff that what people want from those other games, like from Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves. It's not offering whatever those games are offering into Mongol Star Dive. Yeah, which is crazy because I think it's a great game. Now, if I were to compare Mongol Star Dive to another AAA gacha game, right here, DZZ, you could say it has pretty much the same battle system, right? Okay, well, not the same. It's close enough, because you unfortunately you can't jump in ZZZ or Mongol Star Dive, right? You can swap characters by pressing space. Yeah, you can swap characters by swapping space. So, and because they have the parry mechanic and also dodge mechanic and stuff, like they have very similar combat styles, right? So that's why I'm like, because I play ZZZ, I have very familiarity to when I was playing Mongol Star Dive, right? Like it has similarity, so you can correlate really easily. Now, the only thing is like, why am I not playing more Mongol Star Dive? The thing is that the story isn't really capturing my attention, just like this game too. Right, this game I stopped at season 2, like 2.1. Like I stopped ever since then, right? But I'm just collecting characters. Not with that too, Mongol Star Dive, like it's a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit easier game. If I were to compare ZZ and Mongol Star Dive, which one would have the easier entry, I would say Mongo Star Dive had the easier entry. But overall, I would say ZZZ have the higher ceiling. Freaking star. Yeah, ZZ has the higher ceiling of like what you want to get out of endgame compared to Mongo Star Dive. I think Mongo Star Dive have a smaller ceiling, but yet it's more okay. Mongo Star Dive is more casual friendly than ZZZ. ZZZ is a little bit more power creep, right? Power creep in a way. So unless you are having fun getting your character's face slammed onto the ground, fighting endgame bosses, have fun with that. Okay, that's all my take on this, right? Yeah, on this. Besides that, like, yeah, my take on the title will got to be more successful proper if they were less greedy. I'll say no. I'll say they need to be more greedy, but they need to like gauge their line. Like, it's more like it's got a wave, right? It's got a wave up and down. Sometimes they gotta take risks. Sometimes they gotta be generous and give out rewards too. Like, there's that fine balance of waving back and up and down. Yeah, but they can't stay steady, right? They can't stay too greedy, but they can't stay like less greedy too. Right, pretty much. In order to be profitable, you can't stay complacent, or else your game's gonna be dead. All right, let's read the comments. All right, being greedy or not doesn't matter if people don't want to play the game in the first place. Yeah, exactly what I pretty much said. They just echoed what I just said. No, unfortunately, the more free-to-play friendly a game is, the less people feel like they have to spend. Dragalia lost the only thing I can think of right now as an example. I would agree too. Free-to-play, if it's too free-to-play friendly, it's like, how do you make money off of that? Like, you don't, because money keeps the game running, right? Even if there are whales that spend in the game, it's not enough, especially if like 99% are free-to-play players. Alright, I don't want to read that one. Okay, this will be the last one. No, the companies have the data of what works and gets more. It's all optimized. No, it's all hyper optimized, just like casinos. Yes, you would probably spend more under a more generous model, but the whales, the only people the companies actually care about, will spend less and net them less overall. Agree. Whales carry the game a lot more for the heavy spenders. Free to play and light spenders, like Battle Pass, right? They make up like the numbers, right? They make up the numbers of the total amount of players, while whales are the one that, you know, go crazy. Yep, that's just the short gist of it. All right. I think that's pretty much it. We can start FH6 now. Forza Horizon 6. So let's kind of get out of here. And yeah, let's get going. Hey. I need my screen to come out. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me boot it up. Hopefully there's no update on it or whatever, because I haven't played it for like, I think 2 or 3 days now. So let us see. We can finally start to the game. Start booting up the game. Which I have to load my Steam. I forgot to pop up Steam. Bell Hardware Survey. Would you like to participate in this survey? Maybe later. Alright, so it should be booting up at the moment. Oh, I should switch to this. So I can move my OBS. Look at it. And then I have to move this here. And then wait. Is this loading? Is Forza 6 not loading? Let me double click it. Forza 6 is running already. Alright, well, you guys aren't popping up. That's why I double clicked it. Alright, let's pause the music at the moment. And then All right, and then let's try to show screen. Let's see. Forza Horizon 6. Smooth view somewhere right here. Copyrighted music in this game, which is annoying to deal with. Oh, actually I did. It's still 0. Alright, let's get on to it. Let's get going. Okay, so while it's still optimizing, oh, this is wait, this is ultra screen. Yeah, that's fine. Ultra wide screen. What I was gonna say was what I've been kind of doing in FH6 is I've been going up and down my Mount Aina hill, Mount Aina route. And then I've been also racing on Mount Miyogi. Mount Miyogi. Okay, I just call it Mount Miyogi course, but it's actually, well, sprint more like. It's actually just, I don't know, I just named it Mount Miyogi. You guys will see it when we get to it, but yeah, that's mostly what I've been kind of practicing on at the moment. Yeah, I've been using this all-wheel drive car. All-wheel drive Toyota GR Supra. Alright, but let's change car. Actually, we'll change it when we get in there. Yeah, because we're gonna jump straight to blueprints after we do some daily spins. We'll spin, baby. Oh, we got a Mazda Speed 3. Any more spins? Oh, we got gifted cars. 488 Pista Ferrari for free. And a Viper ACR Dodge. Cool. Alright. Download complete. Free cars. News. Okay. Okay. Well, that's that. Alright. My Creative Hub. Like the usual. And then events. Yep. And then on my shared events, which I share my creation. Oh yeah, people have been kind of driving, especially Timu Arozaka, right? Arozaka, downhill. Yeah, and then Miyogi uphill. I'm surprised people like uphill more than downhill. I mean, but uphill is pretty fun too. Yeah, I've been racing up and down Miyogi uphill and downhill. Right. Yeah, so that's mostly what I've been doing. Yeah, these are all the ones I've kind of created. All right, so today we're gonna go to South Aina downhill first. Yeah. Not with this car. We'll go with, I guess we'll go with this one. Or should we go with the Camry? Yeah, for some reason I got bored. I got the Camry TRD. But I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Let's go with the Brand the Toyota 86. AE86. Alright. Okay, maybe we should put on some BGM. Just so at least it's not boring. I'll turn up this one just a tad bit. Alright. Alright, here we go. Might not be the best racing music, but this is all we got at the moment. Okay, let's do this. Akira downhill. Afternoon. Let's see if I can still get it. Ooh, ooh, that looks scary. I overcome. got one screw up so far. Oh man, I wanted to. Okay, this is a scary part. I've always had the hardest time on this one. Because it's always timing. That one's like, I think one of the worst corners that I hate trying to deal with. This part is the fun part. Swing! There we go. I lost some speed there. Alright, so far not bad. Just a little safe. Just in case. Oh! Still have momentum there. Oh shit! How? How? You're so light. How do you overturn like that? Yeah, that really happens when I drive this car. So I'm surprised it actually did that on me. Yeah, see? Driving is so easy. You can close your eyes and do it. Well, not the most cleanest run, but yeah, did pretty well. There we go. 324. That's pretty slow. That's pretty slow. Alright, now obviously that's a slower car, right? You can tell this car is pretty garbage at really like showing the real ropes. Yeah, especially if it's just straight up rear wheel drive. Alright, but let's go on to a different car. Let's just call that my warm up. My warm up of the day. Alright, let's go on to a more like interesting car, more fun car. I really like my Toyota GR. Or should we just go with the Supra? No, we'll just go with GR. I like the GR a little bit more. I feel like the GR is more like I feel like I have more fun driving the GR. You guys will be able to tell. Now, granted, might not be the most cleanest one as well, but we'll see what happens. This one's all with it. Feel power. That's how it's supposed to go before. That's fine, that's fine. tough part. Yes. I need that drift. This drift as well. There we go. I overdid it. I wanted it too much. To be honest, I wanted that too much. That's why I wasn't able to kind of recover. It slipped. Yeah, the thing is, every time I drive an all-wheel drive on these hairpins, I do have to take a little bit of a wider turn. Or I just cheat like that. Yeah, that's why I feel like when I drive rear wheel, it's a little more easier to control. But all-wheel drive is just so fun. Much? There you go. Wheel 6. Way faster than the freaking AE86, right? Yeah, and that looks a lot more fun too, right? That was way funner than freaking the Trino. Alright, now that was 2 downhill Akina. Now we're gonna go uphill. Yeah, because obviously, I like to go downhill and uphill. And the funny thing is that I feel like I like driving uphill a lot more than downhill. Mostly because when I played in Forza Horizon 5, I always raced uphill. I always went uphill so much that I got more used to uphill driving. Yeah, I feel like uphill is more fun than downhill. Which car should we go? Should we do the Camry? We can try the Camry. Yeah, let's do the Camry. Let's go the Camry. Front wheel drive Camry. See how this goes. I believe I only went uphill with this car maybe 2 times. So it could be a disaster. It could be a disaster run. This car needs some turbo. Turn wide. Okay, I'll make up for it. Yeah, because I remember when driving front wheel drive on uphill, I feel like the turns uphill is more smoother or a little easier to control than rear wheel. I said that way still. Don't forget the wall. Yeah, because I'm turning wide. Yeah, because the thing, it has similar to all-wheel drive issue where you have to take it wide to kind of come in. But since the hairpins are done, now we get to enjoy the fun part. Yeah, this is always the hardest part of the run. But it's so steep. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not really a front-wheel drive type of guy, so I don't really have many front-wheel drive type of cars. Yeah, I'm more experienced in all-wheel drive and rear-wheel. Well, like my buddy really likes front-wheel drive. And I'm like, I get it. You know, sometimes people like to lean towards the type of front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive type of car. Right here. Come on. Oh! Oh, what's going on? No! Don't crash! Don't crash! What happened? What happened? My game like was shuddering or whatever. What the heck? Alright, let's rewind that. Dude, I was in the mood. I was like having a heavy aura there. And then the game like screwed it up. Dude, I swear. What's such worse luck, you know? My luck was so bad right there. It ruined my flow. Alright. Come on, right here. Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to add like a turbo in this car. This car does not have any supercharger or turbo to help its launch. Hey, it still works. Still works. Ah! Yo, what's up? Just racing Forza Horizon 6 at the moment. Yeah, this is just me racing my Aina uphill at the moment. That's my Corolla. Awesome. Decked out Corolla. Alright, let's see. Right here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see. So then the Toyota Camry 23, we ended up with 332-9. Now, for sure, we could do a way better run, but you know what? There's one way to kind of do it. With a different car, baby. Now, you guys can tell, front-wheel drive, it has like a little bit of a laggy launch, right? And granted, this car is not the best. Not the best at it. So, we're going to try a different car. Alright, what car should we try? What car should we try? Let's see. I would say we should try out the Supra now, right? I think this is a good time for the Supra. All-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive? We could do the rear-wheel drive. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, rear-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. Alright, let's do it. Aina uphill. Oh. Alright, enough fooling around. Oh my god, burnout. Alright. Much better, much better. Oh. Hey. Why is this car so slippery? Oh, that's a nice turn. Now we can do a comparison between rear-wheel drive and front-wheel drive. This is on PC. Yep. PC Master Race. Oh, got this. Yep. Better graphics. That's one of the reasons why it looks crisp, like as if you're driving for real. Oh. Hey, so far I'm not doing too bad. Other than that burnout that happened before. Wait, there we go. Yeah, I still need to tune this car a little bit more. Because you guys can tell, it's still kind of shaky. Trying to find the grip in the back, in the rear wheel. Oh. Yeah, gotta control that leak. There we go. Nice. This is what I like uphill. Like, it has a little bit harder. I mean, there's like a little bit of a less chance for you to not spin out. Alright. While downhill, you have a higher chance of spinning out, which is really bad. That's why I was surprised that I kind of like spun out on the hairpin before. Now granted, this is not the cleanest run, but it's the best I can kind of do for now. Oh, nice. Oh. Yeah. Alright, there you go. And this one is going to be a little bit earlier turn. Yeah. When I was doing the front wheel drive car, it was a little bit more smoother. But that's fine. Alright, this is a challenging part. Oh, sweet. Perfect. There we go. Yes. That was the last hardest turn, I believe, for the finish line. Let's see if we can beat the front wheel drive's speed. Time attack. Oh, we beat it. We beat it by 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Nice. 330.5. Well, I think the front wheel drive was 332.9. Yeah, I think that's about like 3 seconds. Not bad. Yeah, for a rear wheel drive. Rear wheel drive. Yeah, I mean, like running uphill and downhill, Mount Akana is really fun. That's why, like, I created like my own like course in it, cause I hate the traffic, right? Traffic is kind of like in the way. Like for example, like this is traffic right now. This is live. You gotta like dodge traffic. If you can dodge a ball, you can dodge a car. Yeah, so let's try it, right? Let me show you guys a teaser of why that car just stopped. Why that car just stopped in the middle of the road? Oh, it's because of you. Ooh. Yeah, someone racing down Mount Akana. Yep. Always safe driving, guys. Always safe. Oh, he cheated. He cheated. That's fine if you want the advantage. Well, it looks like you don't know how to handle your car, buddy. There, buddy boy, you know how to handle your car. Yeah, buddy. Even when you cheated, you still got outmaneuvered by my Supra. Good luck. See you in the next life. Alright, so this is the hard part, right? Because of ongoing traffic, timing can be really tricky. Oh, okay, not bad. go. Ooh. Now can we inertial drift? Nah, we messed up. we wanted it too much, so we went to the outside. It's just trading paint. We just traded paint for a little bit. Alright, I just want to do like the really tough turn over here, and then we can jump on to the next blueprint. Oh! Master! Alright, we're good. Oh, wheel spin, baby! Nice! We got an ugly car! We got a free ugly car! Alright, so next we're gonna go with Miyogi, right? Yeah, we're gonna go Miyogi downhill. Miyogi downhill, Miyogi downhill. Afternoon. What's up? Just playing Forza Horizon 6. Fun game, fun game. Alright, let's see. Which car should we go with? There's a tricky one. You know, we would just go the all-wheel drive, right? I think all-wheel drive's not that bad. Yeah, let's go with the all-wheel drive super. Yeah, all-wheel drive super. Because this one is pretty fun. Alright, Miyogi downhill. Let's see how it goes. So this one has different. Well, it's a different downhill race compared to the Mount Akana. So you pretty much the goal is to not underestimate these turns. Yeah, I haven't been practicing on this one that much, so I'm gonna be kind of playing it somewhat safe. All about speed, baby. It's all about speed. Oh, distracted. Distracted. Whoa! There we go. Feel the need for speed. Oh, there we go. And this one. Ah, too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. All right, here we go. Yay! And then there's arrows to go right. Someone might mistakenly go left. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Alright. So we're like, I don't know, 28%? 28%? So we're still got a long way to go. That's what makes this more challenging. Look at that recovery! Look at that recovery! Alright, we're getting there. Alright, there we go. Oh, a little bit of grass there. And then there's gonna be a sharper. Yeah, adjust for it. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. No smash, no smash. Oh. Go! Perfect. This is a 2, isn't it? Woo. I love that. Okay, we're gonna take a right here. I was coming a little too hot. Coming a little too hot there. I was like, the 6th gear. I wound out a little too much. Oh. Yeah, because the thing is, these roads are pretty wide, so you do have a margin of recovery. If you make a small error, just that if you over push it, then you could go off road, which is kind of bad. Here we go. Okay. I was a little worried there that I forced it a little too much. Oh, this is like risky, isn't it? No, Saki can handle it. Nice. Here we go. Oh my god. Yeah, turn a little early here. We're going downhill. Alright, no damage. So far, no damage. $89% there. It. Try to get the fastest time. Woohoo! Just like that. Yeah. Okay, so we got 516.5. Not bad. I don't really think. I'm pretty sure we can make it go faster. Right? We can probably go faster. Downhill is pretty fun, for sure. Downhill's pretty fun. The thing is, you gotta gauge when the right time to turn, right time to kind of like brake and downshift, right? So that's the downhill part. Now we're gonna go uphill. So we're gonna go reverse. Even reverse is also kind of like fun to do, right? Fun to race as well. Alright, so we'll go Miyogi uphill. Yeah, and I'm more like, I really like uphill racing a little bit more than downhill racing. Yeah. It's because like I feel like that struggle against like gravity can kind of like help you in a way where kind of to adjust your speed. But at the same time, if your car doesn't have enough power, yeah, you're gonna look like a fool. Too much? Too much? So I wanted that a little too much there. Go. Oh, okay then. Easy. Come on. I swear. I feel like that's like that would have happened in real life. Okay, this is a really short turn. Yeah, baby. Just like that. Smooth and clean. Smooth didn't go up that much. Yeah, like I said, the roads are kind of wide, so the margin of error is pretty safe. Unless it's like a really, really sharp turn, then I can kind of understand. Which means that you kind of cut for it pretty badly. Some hairpins coming up. You're like earthy or something. Yes. Halfway there. Halfway there, guys. Go. Perfect! Perfect! With the road signs head along with it. Almost at the end. Ooh. Oh, it'll drip. Beautiful. Right here. Really? It's hard to control it. We're hitting the guardrail there. Final test. Woo! Beautiful. Here we go. Ah! I was a little too greedy, I guess. Do it. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I did turn a little sharper there. So I kind of like hit the inside a little bit early. But regardless, we win! 518? Nice. Yeah, that was fun, right? Yeah, it wasn't the cleanest. I understand. It wasn't the cleanest. But, yeah, it goes to show that, you know, I'm not the worst driver. I'm not the worst driver. Well, yeah. It can kind of go down here just a little bit. But yeah, this is pretty much, what I've been kind of doing lately. I'm trying to master this, like Miyogi downhill and uphill. Because I wouldn't want to say I mastered Mount Aina yet, but at the same time, I feel like I've driven enough in Mount Aina that I kind of want like a different course, a different sprint to kind of like do. So I chose Miyogi. Miyogi is like almost twice as long as Mount Akana, but at the same time, like Miyogi's like Mount Akana is less forgiving compared to Miyogi. So that's why like sometimes Mount Akana has that thrill of like, yeah, you know, one mistake can cost you the run, or at least like cost you like the better time attack. Yeah, drive with no fear. Hey, where's that guy? Ah! Alright, anyways. Okay, we're gonna do one last run. We're gonna go downhill. Yeah, so we're gonna go downhill with this car, right? Yeah, the Supra. This is the all-wheel. Alright. Let's do this. Last race of the day. Akina down here, afternoon. Toyota GR Supra. There you have it. There you have it. Clean like a whistle. 309. I feel like the other car was faster. Oh, let's watch the replay. And first-person view. Alright, that's the beautiful race down here with my Toyota Supra all-wheel drive. But yeah, but I think that's pretty much it gonna be for the stream, everyone. Yep, today was the lovely Pot of Gold update. Yeah, Pot of Gold update. Yeah, we just let this kind of roll in the background while I kind of finish up the stream. Yeah, so pretty much, yeah, we did Pot of Gold update, and we talked about pretty much what I've been doing these past few days, like ever since the last stream, right? And kind of like a little bit what to kind of look forward to. Obviously the AAA gacha games, right? All these games are hopefully they're gonna. I'm hoping at least one or two big gacha games gonna be releasing by the end of this year. I'm pretty sure at least one should come out, but I'm hoping two, so it'll give us like more stuff to talk about. Yeah, and also like looking at Pot of Gold, we need to kind of like cut our spending in like a lot, in like a tenth, so that's like how much? Like 400? Like 400 compared to, no, it's like 600. Man, that's so much. But yeah, so we need to like watch our stuff too. I know that it's already like August 3rd, so I'm pretty sure I already went in like 100 or two in gacha already for August. We're we're already like halfway through pot of gold limit for August. But let's hope that this year in 2026, our goal is gonna be met. Our goal is gonna be met at least one time, hopefully, for the pot of gold. What else is there to kind of mention? Yeah, for sure there are still a lot more other games, a lot more other gacha games that I'm looking forward to playing. That's not out yet. That's still kind of like in alpha production. But overall, like as new gacha games come out, that means like less and less of me playing my other gachas. At least like the lower priority ones compared to my higher priority ones. But yeah, what else did you mention? I guess I can try to kind of talk about the two games that I've bought recently, like Sword Art Online, Echoes of Ankara, and Dragon Sword Awakening. Yeah, for sure I dropped Echoes of Ankara, garbage ass game. Yeah, wasted how much money? $110, I think, because I bought the Ultimate Edition just to watch the dumb promotion anime movie that wasted 2 hours of my life getting nothing out of it, right? That's why I try to refund it, and they're like, nah, you went past the 2-hour like playtime limit. I'm like, well, obviously the whole movie is 2 hours, so like that ate up into the time too. So that was their market strategy. They keep buy the Ultimate Edition, so when you watch the movie, you can't refund it when you find out the movie is garbage. Yeah. But yeah, next game, Dragon Sword Awakening. I only stopped at the point where I ended stream. I ended stream of playing the game, right? So I haven't really continued playing the game. The thing is that it's not really grabbing my interest in the moment. And the good thing is because it's it's a completed game by itself. I know that I can always come back. I just realized something. Anyways, I know that I can always come back to play it, right? To kind of like play it because it's always there. It's not like a live service gacha. So like obviously like pretty much what I mean is if I log in, there's gonna be nothing new. I'm just gonna be where I'm at, and I can continue the story where I left off. Yeah. So like there's like no haste to it, and I don't need to spend any more money than I need to in the game. It's like a completed game. Right? There's no FOMO. Alright. Yeah, besides this, I just realized I was doing laundry and I gotta drop my clothes. So, I mean, you gotta go, dry them up because I got done washing. So, that gives us a good reason to end stream here. Thanks, guys, for coming. Thanks for watching. Yeah, today we did what we came to accomplish. How to go update. And also, play Forza Horizon 6. Showing my cool racing moves. It's still not perfect, not the cleanest, but overall, yeah, like I've been working on it. Yeah, if you guys want to know more too, I have a YouTube channel called H-Troll Footprints with my logo. Yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. Besides that, yeah, I'm gonna peace out, and yeah, check me out on my next stream. Whenever. All right, see you guys till next time. Bye bye. H-Troll signing out. Oh, and also leave you guys with a quick last note or advice. Don't spend money on gachas because the fool, me, did so you don't have to.